the next few minutes we will show you how to submit RL1s to Revenu Quebec on paper or electronically and how to print RL1s for employees. The Relevé 1, or RL1 slip, must be filed by any employer or payer that paid salaries, wages, gratuities, tips, fees, scholarships, commissions or other amounts to an employee in Quebec. They list the earnings and tax information. You must submit them to the Quebec government at the end of the calendar year for employees living in Quebec. These forms are available in French only. RL1 slips include employee and employer information, employment income before deductions, Quebec Pension Plan or QPP contributions, employment insurance or EI premiums, and Quebec Parental Insurance Plan or QPIP premiums. Quebec tax deducted. Taxable benefits. You can file paper copies of RL1 slips, or you can file them electronically. In both cases, you must always provide printed copies to your employees. If you are filing 5 or more RL1 slips, Revenu Quebec requires that you file them electronically. An RL1 summary or the summary of source deductions and employer contributions lists the total values from amounts reported on related RL1 slips, and is submitted when you file your RL1 slips. Sage 50 does not print this summary form with your RL1 slips. You can fill in this form on the Revenu Quebec website, or print out the form from the website, fill in the information and mail it in. Revenu Quebec requires a specific form for paper amendments, the RL1.m, as well as an amended summary. Before printing or filing RL1 slips, we should complete the listed tasks. Verify the employee's personal information. Verify the information in the T4 and RL1 reporting tab. If needed, post-adjustment paychecks. Review the company settings. After completing these tasks, you can print or electronically file the RL1 slips. We'll see how to print the forms first. If you have chosen the automatic payroll service plan, you can use Sage 50 to print RL1 slips on plain paper. You do not need to order any forms or adjust any printer margins. To print the RL1 slips, from the home window, select the Reports menu, choose Payroll, and then print Relevé 1 slips. Select the payroll year for which you are printing the RL1 slips. Select the employees from the list. If printing the slips for all the employees, select the Include Inactive Employees option and click Select All. The Include Inactive Employees checkbox includes employees who were marked inactive. Select the form type, Original, Amended, or Cancelled. We'll select Original. To print RL1 slips for Revenu Quebec, select the Print Revenu Quebec Copy option. To print RL1 slips for your employees, select the Print Employee Copies option. To print a total of the Relevé 1 slips printed, select the Print Totals checkbox. The summary provides income and deduction totals for the slips printed. It will print on the last RL1 slip. We'll click OK to begin printing the Relevé 1 slips. And also in the confirmation message. In the RL1 box options window, complete the Incomes and Deductions tabs, as necessary. In the Incomes tab, select the code beside the income that is reported in any boxes in addition to box A. Do not select any code if the income is only reported in box A. In the Deductions tab, select the code beside the deduction if you want the deduction to be reported in the RL1 slips. We won't make any changes. Click Continue if you receive an informational message. Once the slips are printed, we can print a log of the RL1 slips that were printed. Let's go back to the home window. We'll now look at how to file the Relevé 1 slips electronically. If you have chosen the automatic payroll service plan, Sage 50 offers the option to electronically file or e-file your RL1 slips via the internet. Before filing electronically, you must obtain the following information. A transmitter number. It's composed of 2 letters, NP, followed by 6 digits, and identifies your company as the file submitter. You will need a user code and password to access the ministry website. You will also need an RL1 slip number. Sage 50 uses this number to generate each employee's 8-digit e-file slip number. You must be registered with Click Revenu in order to file RL1 slips over the Internet. Sage 50 does not submit a summary of source deductions and employer contributions form with your RL1 slips. You can fill in a summary form on the Revenu Quebec website or print and mail the form. To file the Relevé 1 slips electronically. From the home window, select the File menu, choose Import, Export, Electronic Filing, and then Export RL1s, Slip Transmission Service. Select the payroll year for which you are filing. Select the employees for whom you want to file the RL1 slips. If filing the slips for all the employees, select the Include Inactive Employees option and click Select All. Let's complete the information in the tabs. In the Transmission Information tab, select the package type, the transmitter type. Enter the transmitter number assigned to you by the Revenu Quebec. Enter the 8-digit number that you received from the Revenu Quebec for electronic filing. Sage 50 uses this number to generate each employee's 8-digit e-file slip number. The file sequence number increases by 1 every time you prepare a filing through Sage 50. If you do not use Sage 50 for a filing, you must change this number manually in order to keep your filing count accurate for your next electronic submission. In the Business Information tab, we enter the 10-digit Quebec Enterprise or NEQ assigned to you by Revenu Quebec. If you do not have a number, then leave the box blank. We also enter the 10-digit Employer Identification number assigned to you by Revenu Quebec, and the 4-digit employer file number assigned to you by the Revenu Quebec. In the Contact Information tab, we enter the name and contact information of your company's payroll and technical resource contact persons. Revenu Quebec will use this information to contact your company, if additional information is necessary. After entering the information in all the tabs, click OK. In the RL1 box options window, complete the Incomes and Deductions tabs, as necessary. We won't make any changes for our example. Select the location to save the file on your hard drive. Sage 50 automatically names the file. Do not change this name. The first 2 digits represent the filing year, the next 6 digits represent the transmitter number, and the final 3 digits represent the file sequence number. To print the transmission details for your records, click Print in the Export Records Summary window. Click RL1 Internet Filing on the bottom left of the window to access the Quebec Government Secure website, where you can transmit the generated file. We will close the window. Congratulations! You now know how to submit RL1s to Revenu Quebec on paper or electronically and how to print RL1s for employees. To continue your education and become more proficient with Sage 50, sageu.com has an extensive library of learning topics. The Level 2 Payroll Module training course covers all topics related to payroll in Sage 50. Be sure to visit the Sage 50 Canada Year-End Center to access more free resources for a peaceful year-end.